NCC's digital photographer captured 3 noteworthy nationalities, 12 tropical treasures, 40 faithful flocks, 173 proficient personnel, and 15,455 faithful followers. On behalf of our president, the dynamic, dedicated, and diligent Pastor Desmond James, I present this digitalized photographic report to you. As we forge towards our preferred future, the Advent message in every heart and every home, the following 4 fundamentals fortified our focus in the face of turbulent times: church leadership and development, finance and stewardship, education and youth, evangelism. At the early part of this year, the Executive Committee of the North Caribbean Conference voted to appoint a strategic plan committee to lead the charge in evaluating and identifying our best course of direction as an organization. Within 6 months of dogged devotion to duty, this committee, under the leadership of the prolific, progressive, and proficient Pastor Wilmer James, prayed, projected, and produced the comprehensive strategic plan 2023 to 2027. As a result, in October, we hosted a 2-day hybrid strategic plan rollout workshop with Vim, Vigor, and Vitality, where persons from all entities of our conference were educated, elevated, and inspired to carry out the strategic plan. Our departmental directors balanced aperture and shutter speed to equip and empower church leaders via leadership training seminars and continuous education so that the work within the North Caribbean Conference could move from good to excellent. We had our first virtual annual Lay Preachers Conclave, June 2nd to 4th, 2023. This training was designed to improve sermon delivery amongst lay preachers. Moreover, our first annual virtual guest follow-up colloquy took place in September with over 200 attendees from across our field. This was an intentional approach to go beyond autofocus and have first-time guests become regular attendees. Interestingly, over 100 women were also certified after completing the Women's Ministries Level 3 Part 2 certification on St. Martin, Tortola, and St. Eustatius. 150 Pathfinder staff and guides completing our virtual Pathfinder staff training, enabling them to be better prepared to lead the boys and girls into a saved relationship with Jesus. Our youth department has strived to be creative, consistent, and Christ-centered to captivate the interest of the youth. We were able to conduct Bible Connection for the 3 levels of youth ministry this year. Our adventurers and Pathfinders have continued to showcase their abilities through talent shows, preaching, singing, drama, community impacts, and sporting activities. We were able to establish 1 new Spanish Pathfinder club on St. Croix. The senior youth continued to remain in action on a bi-monthly virtual panel discussion program called YACTION, Youth Advancing Christ Together in Our Nations. Furthermore, 86 campers took the opportunity to attend our 10-day senior youth camp in July on St. Eustatius under the theme #IConnect. Our youth connected with Christ via our dynamic, dazzling, and devoted guest speaker, Dr. David McKenzie, the youth director of the Atlantic Union Conference. Thankfully, 2 non-Adventist youth gave their lives to Christ. The youth also connected with their companions through sports, treasure hunts, skill sessions, and an exquisite banquet. Finally, they connected with the community through outreach events and several community projects on St. Eustatius and Sabre. For 2023, the Youth Department had a total of 826 investitures. Furthermore, our Children Ministries Department consistently cultivated connections in the lives of God's precious gems. A dozen dynamic vacation Bible school events drenched their souls with spiritual sustenance, leaving them longing for more. On St. Eustatius and Sabre shores, our VBS voyages elicited an electrifying effect on over 60 children, including 40 from non-Adventist households. We cannot forget to mention that several churches participated in Creation Sabbath. What a blessing it was to see the Creation Sabbath art galleries displaying the children's high-quality images of their perception of God as Creator. Our Family Ministries Department also hosted various initiatives such as Family Week to strengthen marriages and the relationships between parents and children. As we zoom in, we see our educational establishments etch everlasting imprints in the existence of pupils and the populace. In the 2023 foundation-based exams, a grade 6 summative standardized assessment, the St. Martin Seventh-day Adventist Primary School excelled in general knowledge and mathematics. In general knowledge, nationwide, Amanda Almos Montea placed first with 92%. Kamali Hughes placed second with 87%. Javid Ramcharan placed fourth with 83%. And Gavin Harkins placed fifth with 82%. In mathematics nationwide, Javid Ramcharan placed third with 94%. And Amanda Almos Montea placed fourth with 93%. We must mention that the BVI Seventh-day Adventist School took the top 2 positions for the 2023 CSEC results in the British Virgin Islands. In first position was Anaya Williams with 11 subjects, 11 grade 1s, followed by Kimo Foy Jr. with 9 subjects, 6 grade 1s. Amazingly, Anaya Williams also distinguished herself as the top performer in the CSEC results amongst our Seventh-day Adventist schools within the Caribbean Union Conference. Our telephoto lens magnifies that the Stewardship Department has continued to give careful attention to providing a ministry that leads towards restoring the image of God in man, which leads to putting God first. In accomplishing this, attention was given to 3 areas of growth: growing spiritually, growth by nurture, and growth through knowledge. Initiatives were developed and executed that guided stewardship as a relationship, stewardship, management, managing God's resources, exposure of young pastors to stewardship, and increasing our tithe and combined budget by 5% each year. With the aforementioned proper financial management and good internal controls, we have experienced a 16% increase in tithe and a 10% increase in combined budget. Moreover, we are still above the recommended working capital and liquidity. Looking through a wide angle, we know that while as a conference we live in tough terrain, our leaders, pastors, educators, and members have been robustly relevant and persistent in presenting the good news of salvation throughout our 12-island territory. The adoption of the guest culture follow-up, ongoing Bible studies, hybrid services, our radio station WGOD, meeting the needs of the community, 8 pastoral evangelistic series, and 5 lay crusades, we had a total of 201 baptisms. To God be the glory. Ladies and gentlemen, We, the soldiers of the North, are immensely grateful to our gracious God for the great strides we have accomplished this year, 2023. Nevertheless, there's still more work to be done for the Master. We pledge, by the grace of God, to do all the good we can, in all the ways we can, to all the souls we can, in every place we can, at all the times we can, with all the zeal we can, and as long as we ever can. Thank you.